It's quite unfortunate.
There we go. Thank you, son. We're back on the air, everybody.
Welcome back. Colbertradio.com. I'm completely phoning these things in. I just, right now, we're about to do some sort of weird, wacky international review / travel segment. So, John, just take it away.
We're going to be truly international tonight.
Let's do it.
The first thing I want to talk about is...
Can I see your papers?
No, I've got a green card.
Nice.
First thing I want to cover, actually, is a dance troupe that I watched last night. It was very good. And it's no doubt why one of their dancers here is featured. She's always up front in the center, surrounded by the others. I think her dance name is Amina or Amira or something like that. Amira.
She's quite attractive.
Yes, she is. This is an Eastern dancing troupe. Yes, they do belly dancing.
That's right.
Okay.
And one of them's my daughter, and that could be just a tad on the disturbing side.
It could have been, but it wasn't that bad.
Well, I don't know. But they do the Bollywood stuff too. You ever watch a Bollywood film?
No.
You've never seen a Bollywood film?
No.
Chris Kattan did one.
That's great. That's another reason to
Corky Romano?
Yes, I know.
It was hilarious.
Mango?
Yes. Such as Mango. He actually went and did a Bollywood. That's right.
Mango.
Mr. Peepers. Yes. He did a Bollywood film. It's absolutely hilarious. He plays Chris Kattan himself. He goes out. He can't get any decent roles anymore, so he's offered a lead, the romantic lead in a Bollywood film. He decides to take it. Has no understanding of Indian culture whatsoever. And it's pretty funny. He makes all the mistakes you shouldn't make. But what I want to talk about here is this. It's called the Ancient Echoes Belly Dance, Middle Eastern dance, and you can. Their email address is Shaktisaleen. Now no one's going to know how to do that.
Spell that.
SHAKTISELENE @yahoo.com. Their number is area code 843-276-9669. And I got to tell you, it was very entertaining. They had all kinds of dance, gypsy dance. They had Andaluvian dance. They had belly dancing. They had Bollywood. It was very entertaining. And there were all the women know what they're doing. Mm-hmm. But I got to tell you, there was this one. I don't know. Was her name Amina, something?
Yes.
I got to tell you, she clearly enjoys what she does. And one of the things I noticed about her is that, unlike a lot of dancers, you see in her eye that she doesn't have to think about what the next step's going to be. She's grinning from ear to ear. Her eyes are expressive. Her hands are expressive. She knows exactly what the next move is she's going to do before she ever does it. And so she relaxes up there. She's completely relaxed. And she's a wonderful dancer and got huge rounds of applause.
Of course.
She really brought the place down the other night. And so we're going to give what is that again? The
Moon over Morocco, Ancient Echoes Belly Dance.
Ancient Echoes Belly Dance. The dance routine was Moon over Morocco. And we're going to give this group a 5 out of 5 palmettos.
Oh, they would accept nothing
they
less.
They were worth the $10 price of admission to see this thing, I thought. All right? Mm-hmm. Now,
wow.
What?
This is pretty cool.
It is pretty cool, yeah.
They do
15, several vignettes
16 acts.
based upon the stories of Scheherazade.
Exactly.
Arabian Nights, that sort of thing?
Wow.
They didn't cover all 1,001 Arabian Nights.
Not all of them.
But most of them.
All right, we're also going to do the sports section here, and we're going to let Dickie do the sports section because he's been dying to tell us something, and I'm going to pour myself one of these icy cold Vincent Van Gogh vodkas. Double espresso.
Wait, you're running low. I need to finish this up so I can have one.
That's right.
Yeah. Fill us in on socialist baseball, Dickie.
Well, yes. Having been out of the country, a lot of people around the world pay attention to World Cup soccer.
Losers.
Even Castro's still alive. Anybody want some of this?
Audience?
I just had a few. First of all, I had some questions. Then I had some. It just
Go ahead,
just
Dickie.
Escapes me.
Get it off your chest.
It just escapes.
You got everything else off your chest.
Now my daughter plays
including
soccer.
the hair.
My daughter plays soccer, and I dutifully go to all the games, and I sit there and pretend to pay attention.
Here's to fatherhood.
Nice.
But she's very good.
That's good.
Of course, she's the best.
Of course she is.
Mm-hmm.
That's your you're honest.
Absolutely, she's the
unbiased
best on the
opinion.
team, of course. And she doesn't get the ball enough.
Fair and balanced.
Okay.
I'm sure the coach.
But here are my questions.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Watching the World Cup the other day, you saw the video of the crowds in the squares, all watching the giant screen.
Absolument.
How bad did that square smell?
Oh my God!
When they all threw their arms up in the air and cheered.
The first
well, it wasn't Paris.
The first game
doesn't matter. It doesn't.
It's
matter.
Europe.
It's Europe.
The first game that Germany played, there was 1 million people in Berlin, like watching one TV.
And how bad?
One big like.
Drew was there.
And how bad
I
did
wasn't
that
in Berlin.
smell?
I wasn't in Berlin. I was in Germany, but
Could you smell it from where you were?
I thought I smelled a little something. That must have been it.
That
Okay.
might have been it. Or
Here's
other
another-
Berliners.
Here's another question
Yelling
I
at us,
have.
if you will.
We're all ears.
What?
Why do they say nil when the score is 0? It's like they don't want to admit that no one can score.
It's probably the same reason in golf they used to call a pitching wedge a niblick.
Or a mulligan, a total
A do-over.
miss. A total miss of the ball.
I
is a
missed it, I get a
mulligan.
mulligan.
I'm not even sure you guys know what the hell you're talking about.
You know what a mulligan is?
I know what a mulligan is. I just never knew they called a pitching wedge a niblick. That's a stupid name.
You never heard of a niblick or
No.
a spoon?
No, I've never heard
No,
of
because
that.
I'm under 50.
Oh my God! I used to have a niblick and a spoon.
You used to have a pitching wedge and a lofting wedge? Is
That's
that
what they were. Yeah, one for sand, one for the grass.
Okay, here's my other question.
All right, let's go.
Maybe you guys can answer this. How do you bet on the point spread?
I go low.
Yeah.
Okay.
0-0
I
greatest
bet.
game
I
ever.
bet under. 45 points. Bet over under. Soccer. I'm
under.
betting under.
Okay, now here's things I'm not
Oh,
even
it's
going to
hot.
talk about.
Okay.
The Netherlands.
The Never Netherlands.
Right. And I'm not even going to talk
Oh my
about
God, that poor Dutch. The Never Netherlands. That is some. We gotta make bumper stickers to sell that in Spain.
There you
The
go.
Never Netherlands.
and the Hollanders and their wooden shoes. We're not even going to talk about that. And we're not even going to say, "Oh, my knee."
No, because that's what they do.
And we're not even going to talk about how they maybe need an old school American field goal kicker.
That's what they need. Someone who can
Straight
score
out,
on
Lou
this.
Groza could kick the
That's
damn
right.
ball in the goal.
Somebody who can hit it from 65 yards
Charlie
out.
Gogolak.
All right, how about this? We're not even, the first team to score wins.
Oh, that would be that's
Well,
called a
that's
mercy
what's-
rule.
No,
In
that's
soccer,
what it is.
it's a mercy rule.
No, that's what it is now.
Yes, it is.
It's
I
the
guess
first
so.
team that scores wins,
The first team that scored won the World Cup.
and the other team gets the rest of the time to try and tie it. That's the best they can do.
All they gotta do is keep you from scoring
Well,
so they
the
don't tie
United
the game.
States in one of the games actually were down 2-0, and they came
Yeah.
back, and they should have had that last one because there
Yes.
was nothing wrong with it, but the ref.
They were called offsides because
The ref called it offsides, and then he changed his mind. Said, "Oh no, there was a penalty in the box, even though it was against the United States," and he got fired. So, ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And look,
Let Dickie finish up here, though. Go ahead, Dickie.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
last but not least.
We're running out of time.
Last but not least, if after 90 minutes the two best teams in the whole world are 0-0, here's what they need to do. They need to end the game there, send them both home for 1 week to practice, and then come back and try again.
You're the best teams in the world. You guys need more seasoning.
Those are the
Send
best.
us back.
Those
They're
are
the best teams in the
goalies
world,
Let's go. Yeah.
and it's 0-0
Oh.
after an hour and a half. Forget 90 minutes, it's an hour and a half.
You get this. After 90 minutes, you get to shoot the opposing team's goalie,
Or how about just take them
and
off
they
the
get
field?
they have to
That'd be
play,
good
take
too,
them off the
because-
field,
because that wouldn't
and then
be
they
right.
have to
They
play
have
with
to
their
go
second
practice.
string.
They have to go practice.
That's right.
Because obviously
They
there's something
suck.
wrong.
Yes.
Well, that's a lovely observation in sports.
And
Day with
those
the
are
World
my
Cup.
World Cup
Something
observations.
something I tried to avoid, and I was rather successful.
Oh, it was great.
Well, we'll talk about it when we come back because we got to get off here. We'll be right back with Colbertradio.com.